So here we are looking at the Capita Super Macho, which is a hybrid camber board. It's got a lot of camber to about here, and it seems like back down there to like either flat or a little bit of rocker. I'll get you the exact specs. But here's how we felt it rode. Really stiff, really aggressive. It's a mid-wide, and I'm a size 9 boot. Peter's a size 8.5 boot. Jimbo's a 10.5. So that kind of was more of Jimbo's style. And some mid-wides I really like. Some mid-wides I find like, you know, they're a lot of work. This one was not that much work on groomers and in uneven snow. And in uneven snow.
Uneven snow.
And I felt it was, you know, I paired this with a pretty responsive binding, edge to edge. So it really turned the board easy for me. And I think that's the key if you're gonna do this with a smaller boot. However, would I rather be on the TFA or whatever they're calling it this year, the Mercury? I'd rather be on the Mercury for my size boot. But I think it was a fun, fast, aggressive, poppy board that I couldn't butter.
I could not butter it at all.
I couldn't butter, but I could carve. I could scratch my nips on a carve, and I thought it was a fun snap. The only thing I'd say is I was just, you know, I don't know, I'd like to see maybe the death grip with this, because I just like that they use for the Black Snowboard of Death and the Mercury, because or the TFA, whatever it's called now, because it just gives you a little more grip. Even though we're in really soft conditions, I hit just a few little hard patches and it felt a little slidey. It felt like it didn't want to really, like it really only likes to lay out it's an amazing carver, but it really only wants to carve in good conditions. It's not a, you know, like poor condition carver, but the carving, the spring out of that turn is amazing.
I felt like it
just
handled
feels really
chunder
good.
super well, and to be honest, for a mid-wide board, I did not have too much trouble handling this board. I have.
Do you have gum?
No, I
have a mint?
Minty lipstick.
Oh.
Chapstick, not lipstick. I don't
No
put it
thanks.
on lipstick.
I don't trust your mints.
Only on
You guys.
You're a mensch, but I don't trust your mints.
Yeah, don't eat my house, please.
Nicola!
18 and plus website. Drug and alcohol references. But the Super Macho board honestly was a really powerful, really awesome board that even in my size, stature and foot size, did not have too much trouble putting this board where I wanted to, laying down a nipple scratch and carve. I straight lined it down, and like this was something that I felt earlier today with some of the other boards we were riding with, like kind of like a really narrow waist, the Machete or the Helix. Particularly, like I was just like going straight down and just felt this little like weird skitching. Today I just went straight down the same exact section, just as straight as an arrow.
They aren't
felt
getting weird with the side cut.
it got
too much.
I didn't feel it get weird at all. I just was able to just fly straight down the mountain, hit a little bit of chunder, not even a problem, just, you know, held its edge, and I felt super solid and secure on this board. And I can just only imagine someone with a bigger foot is just gonna even love this board more than me.
Yeah, just for mid-wide guys, strong guys like Jimbo.
Not necessarily. Like, I think Peter's been working out, because I wish that I had 10 or 15 more pounds. Not to diminish any of the things you guys said, I just felt like I wanted to be a little bigger and heavier for this board. I was able to make it do what I wanted it to do, but I felt like still maybe a smaller version of this for me, or if I was just 10 pounds heavier.
Maybe
I have
a
lost
59,
weight.
or a 58 version or whatever they have.
Yeah, like you were saying though, really, really fun to make turns on and go fast on, and like super wide carbs and wide open groomers would be a dream on this thing to turn uphill on.
I think this would be fun and powder, but it would really bring out its weaknesses for size 9 and 8.5 boot riders in the trees. I wouldn't want to just dart in and out of trees.
Yeah,
I
it's a pretty
love
stiff
to
board.
Carve and blast open.
It's pretty stiff
perfect morning
torsionally
groovers.
and tip to tail. So
yeah.